Hello everyone, John McGaw. I got a little story for you. Back in 2000, I was working for a small company called Data Return, and I got laid off for the first time in my IT career. I was devastated. I'm like, wow, how could this happen to me? What am I going to do for money? Just couldn't believe it. It's pretty hard on somebody when you're just you think this is it, this is the job, and making good money, and then it's all gone. Of course, I was pretty conservative with my cash, and I did have some reserves in hand, but I was devastated. One of my friends named David Pesh, he said, you should read this book. He gave me the book. It was Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And I had a lot of time on my hands, wasn't doing much on the side. And me and my wife at the time did a little bit of real estate, and I think we'd just gone through a divorce. So I read the book, got very interested, like, oh, maybe, I need to get back into real estate. So I did. So we got a new job pretty quick after that, and that was, they called that era the .gone era. And went to work for a company downtown Dallas, and then started buying more real estate. And we're going to fast forward a little bit here. That job, they moved that to Canada, got laid off from there. And then IT just seemed to circle, right? Some companies would go up and down, they'd move, or I had one company lost 70% of their revenue by one customer leaving, and that was in Irving. So anyway, and that was probably 15 years later after I read that book. So I started buying real estate through those years and doing buy and hold. And then by 2017, I think it was, when I got laid off for the last time that I got laid off. I had a few jobs after that and just moved on, right? It's a funny story about that. But anyway, they called me into the office, and they said, well, they called me on my phone, and I knew they had lost 70% of their business. So we had 10 people in our department. So if you do the math, maybe 50 to 70% have to go. So anyway, I got a phone call. It was real quiet. You know how it is when you get laid off. Everybody's heads down. No, I don't want to, get taken out. So anyway, I got a phone call from my boss at my desk, and she was just, she could probably yell out there, and I could hear. So I pick it up. She goes, "Can you come into my office?" I said, "Oh no, I'm not coming in there." So anyway, I went in there, and listen, I was making really good money through my real estate. So my investments were doing good, and I just went in and said, "Look, it's no big deal. Just let me know what the package is, right? Just let me know what the package is. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to make excuses or anything. The writing was on the wall. Everybody knew that we lost 7% of our revenue through one customer. So, I got my package and left, and then, I just went on vacation, actually, for quite a while, and my rentals were just mailbox money, mailbox money, mailbox money. So, then, I got another contract gig. I wasn't taking a full-time gig. And, that went well. I just kept going in and out of IT, but I really didn't have to worry. And then eventually, like now, I just completely quit and, just do the real estate thing. Just like the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It took me a long time to get there, but, read more and more, and that's it. I'm John McGaw. Thanks for watching.